Hello out there in TV land.
What have you been doing? Have you been creating havoc?
Okay, last one to kill a bad guy buys the beer.
So, been a little over 9 weeks since I've left the vault, and I've made some personal great progress as far as getting my skills back and getting to where I need to be able to take on the people that I need to do that killed my wife and kidnapped my son. And it's been very instrumental in keeping me focused, knowing that I am getting stronger and better and back to where my skills used to be. So I found this group called Tunnel Rats, and they had this gun, and I call it the Ultimatum. And I took it from their leader after I put a bullet in his head. And not that he was going to put up much of a fight. He was a glowing green ghoul, so it didn't take very much to put him down. But so I have this, and pretty proud of it. It's a pretty nice little weapon. And so let's have a tour around the settlement here, and we'll have a look through everything, and then once we do that, then maybe we'll just kind of talk about what else is going on. So there's been a lot of changes through here, and hey Deacon, how's it going? And let me through here, buddy. All right, so we made quite a few changes up here in the. Pardon me, Mr. Brahmin. Quite a few changes up here in this corner. So we have Nancy up here, and she's sitting post. Keep an eye out for all of the caravanners coming through. And we're working in this room, getting it cleared out. Not sure what we're going to do in there. Might be an office or what have you, but getting that cleared out. We've completed the fence all the way across here. As you can see, we've got a couple of turrets up through here. We're taking our defense very seriously. So this room is still kind of a spot for our provisioners to stop in and take care of their thing. But and then over here we have our warehouse, so to speak, where we're keeping all of our supplies. And I get the feeling that this is just going to be a temporary building, but it's working for now. Things are starting to grow and get bigger, so we may have to make some changes in that regard. But right now, Nancy can come in here, run out the provisioners, and ensure that all the supplies are going everywhere. And we come out the back, and then Nancy wanted to make sure her house was close by in case she needed to react quickly. So this is her little shack. So we work our way down through here. Let's just kind of cruise along. We can see that we've got several people here who are they're doing their thing. They're working through and sorting out all the supplies that we have, and breaking down any stuff that we need them to break down, and putting things together. They're all kind of acting as our maintenance people. Interesting enough, Piper decided she wanted to join those guys. So in here, this is Tom's place, and Tom's our head maintenance guy. Basically, he's our engineer. And Tom kind of runs all of the maintenance aspect of everything. We got him some supplies in here, and there's our generator. And Tom was saying that we're going to need a bigger generator. We're having more and more draw on the generator, and so we're going to have to do something about that. So we'll probably have to start gathering up some supplies, anything that we don't already have, and get that generator put together. Something bigger, something that can provide us with plenty of energy. So back over here, we have a back entrance that I like to use if I need to head up to Sanctuary to talk to Preston Garvey. I like to go out this entrance.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without a
Yeah, me too, buddy. That's why I love living here. Plenty of food. So yeah, I like to take that entrance out, and when I go up to talk to Preston, I don't like to take the roads. Seems like the roads have a lot of riffraff on it, and I want to avoid that. So in here, this is one of our bunkhouses, and so we have enough room in here for 4 people and some wall lockers. And gets kind of chilly at night, so we have these fire barrels in here so they can stay warm. Back over here, this is our one lone Brahmin. We're trying to keep an eye out for another farming Brahmin, but right now we don't have any. So we have this one Brahmin here, and we actually put this Brahmin to use. Not just our Brahmins that our provisioners use.
Just saying.
Thanks, Deacon. Don't worry, I know where those snipers are. So, yeah, we use the provisioners Brahmin as well to help drag back some of the larger pieces that we need and supplies like that. So, we have a little bit of trash and extra supplies back through here. But under here, we have Tanya's place. She's running our general store right now, and this is where she's living. This is her quiet little place, and I think people kind of leave her alone. But then we have over here we have Jackie. This is Jackie's place, and she's still trying to get her supplies up. And but she's our chef, so she's always working hard. So she doesn't have much time to really go out and get some stuff for herself. But this is her place. If we come across through here, we can see that we've closed off this wall. We keep getting attacked quite a bit here, and that's one of the things that prompted this fence to get built up, this wall. So we've got this wall here, and we've got a couple of turrets through here. But because we keep getting attacked in this area, we decided we needed to have something with a little bit more security to it. So we've got that going, and that helps the farmers keep their stuff kind of secure as well. Although they keep telling me that the Brahmin keep cutting through here, and that's a problem. So I think we may have to adjust fire on that as well. May have to do some transplanting or something. So we're getting a few more guards up in strategic places, places where people can have a look for things. Hey Sheffield, you need that Nuka-Cola? Holy crap, dude, get off the wall.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think
Hey,
straight.
you're welcome. In fact, I got a Nuka-Cola upstairs if you want it, buddy. It's all yours. So over here we've got ourselves a nice temporary bunkhouse. We'll be working on something a bit more permanent. We may even try to mimic what we did over there. I mean, we didn't have to do much with that. We just tore down a barn or a shed that we found and made sure we put it, did it in a way that we could put it back together. So we may have to see if we can't replicate that on this side with some more housing. So up here we have our security point for our southern entrance, and this entrance is pretty secure. Um, helps keep the riffraff out, and we have our security up here, and they keep an eye out on things, and they got a pretty good view down the road and across the railroad tracks, and so they have that going for them. So our entrance is we found a rail car that had been split up, and so we just took the middle section. Oh, look out, Deacon! I just fell down. Actually, I jumped down. But so we took this rail car. We closed off the one side, closed that up, left the door on the other side so we can go in and out. Still have yet to get ourselves a turret in here for security's sake, but in case anybody happens to get by security up top, that they'll be able to go through there. So up there's the rest of our wall. Over here, we found ourselves a new doctor, and she decided she wanted to run our clinic. Our old doctor was more than happy to give it up. She was feeling a little overwhelmed. She wasn't properly trained. But Doc Anderson, she's got lots of experience and great bedside manner. She's awesome. Still charges a little bit too much, but hey, what are you going to do? She has to get paid, just like anybody. So, hey, there's Tom. How you doing, Tom? You still got those plans for that generator? I think we're going to need it, buddy. So, yeah, so here's the rest of our wall up through here. And you can see my special entrance. So what we did was we took ourselves a rail car and split it into thirds. And what I did was I took a section of it and I made an entrance for myself. And we may block off part of this so that way people don't have a direct line of sight in here and that type of thing. But it's definitely something that I wanted to have happen. And as a result, we get ourselves a little bit of extra storage back through here. So we'll have to get some shelves and stuff and put it back through there. But we have this nice little seating area when the provisioners are out and want to take a break. If it's cold out, we got a fire barrel, get some sun, stay out of the rain, that type of thing. So all in all, that's pretty much everything we have. We didn't talk to Tanya or Jackie, but I think you guys may know where they're at. They're up there in the diner section of the projection house. It's funny, nobody knows what that's actually called, but you know, since I was around when this place was actually showing movies, I've tried to educate them. But so here's our water,
Please, you do the
and
talking. If I pick anything up,
initially we
I'll
thought
have to
this
go.
was just a puddle, but it seems that it's fed by a natural spring, and apparently that's pretty evident by the steam coming up. We're getting a natural spring coming up through there, so that works out well. It means we have a pretty consistent supply of water, and there's our point where we're inspecting the water here, and but yeah, so up here you can see Jackie over there, and Tanya's kind of closed off over on this side. There's Tanya. She found herself some new digs too, and got herself a new outfit, so to speak.
Crop's been growing pretty good
Yeah,
lately.
yeah, that's good to hear. Must give you some supplies to sell then, or either that, or people have some supplies to bring in. You get some of your wares sold. All right, you have a good one, Tanya. All right, so, and again, we still have our eating area under here. People are saying that they think we might need to adjust fire on this too, so you never know. We may adjust this around and move it someplace else. But I really like having it underneath this awning here. It's nice to be able to stay out of the weather while we're eating. But they tell me that with the Brahmin coming through and that type of thing, it just can get pretty hectic at certain times of day. But there's my boy Dog Meat. Hey Dog Meat, how you doing, fella? Yeah, you like your bed, don't you? You like that bed? I got that for you. All right, Deacon, what do you think, buddy? I think we have a few more things to do. We did do that thing for Pam, that DIA cache, and the nice thing was it had some instructions on how to get yourself some stuff they call ballistic weave. Back in the day, we just called it Kevlar, but we can now implement ballistic weave. So I've got that into my uniform now, and helps keep me a lot safer. Stops a lot of that smaller stuff that some of these raiders like to throw out. The 38 and the 10 mil and even some of the 45 gets stopped by it. So, um, but yeah, so we're making some pretty good progress here, and I'm pretty proud of everything that's going on here. We've become one hell of a community, and I think I may have said this before, but if not, I'll definitely say it again. These people are becoming, my family. I've lost my wife. I can't find my son right now. And these people are the closest thing I have to a family, and I would take care of any one of them as much as I would, my wife and my son. So, and I feel like they would do the same for me. We're all really close. We tell a lot of stories, and just the other day, Tom was telling me a story that about some singer over in Good Neighbor. Apparently, she's a pretty wild little thing, and but he said don't get too loud about it. He didn't want everybody to know. I guess I probably shouldn't have put that in this recording, but hey, sorry, Tom. If you ever see this, not my fault. All right, so I think with that, I think I'm gonna go hit the hay and have a nap. I was up all night, and I got some other stuff to get done. So with that, I'll sign off for now. Have a good one, everybody.
You are tearing me apart!
I do believe you are right.
Wile E. Coyote. Super genius.